Since server-side synchronization is one of the newer capabilities of CRM, you may find yourself working with a deployment that was already set up to use either Outlook or the email router processing configuration. In those scenarios, you'll want to move over to server-side synchronization if it's now available for your configuration. With Outlook, it's fairly straightforward. Go to System Settings, Email tab, and change the processing method to server-side. As it makes sense, you can change the mailbox profiles over to server-side synchronization and away from the CRM for Outlook, and processing will automatically switch over as the profiles are changed. With Email Router, you could go create a new server profile and do all the setup yourself, but there's a nice migration tool to be able to migrate the settings from the Email Router so you don't have to start from scratch. Once you've migrated the settings, updated the mailboxes to make sure that they're correct, you'll want to change the System Settings Email tab processing to use server-side. Now be aware, remember what we talked about, once you change that to server-side sync from the email router will be blocked from processing at that point. So you want to make sure you're ready to go once you make that system setting change. To migrate the email router configuration information, go to Settings, Email Configuration, and choose the Email Router Migration option. You'll see a dialog like you see on the right of the slide here. This will allow you to browse the configuration files for your email router. You can migrate multiple configuration files at one time. What happens is it actually consolidates. So typical email router has an incoming and outgoing server profile that gets consolidated to a single server-side sync server profile once the migration tool is completed. Once you've completed the migration of the configuration information, you'll see all your mailbox records show up for the users. You can select all of them and do the test and enable all at once for all those mailboxes. You're then ready to change the processing settings to begin using the server-side synchronization and let things start flowing as normal.